Roman Kemp, 29, has addressed the future of his career on Capitol Breakfast after he was diagnosed with sleep apnea caused by his busy work schedule. Sleep apnea is a sleep disorder in which breathing repeatedly stops and starts. The presenter first started hosting his own breakfast show on Capital FM in 2017 and has since embarked on a number of professional projects, including the BBC documentary Our Silent Emergency. He also participated in I'm a Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here in 2019 and came third in that year's series, behind Andy Wymant and Jacqueline Jossa. But now, due to the nature of his radio role, Roman has been forced to think about his plans for the future as his early starts have prompted health concerns. Roman said, "My tiredness levels were debilitating, and they said to me it was because of my job, and I said this is different. I was talking with people where I thought I was verging on narcolepsy because I was mid-conversation and would be snoring and not realizing. It was very strange. The doctors told me I must wear an oxygen mask," Roman explained to Mail Online. But Roman is now able to make light of his health woes, quipping that his oxygen mask makes him look like Star Wars Darth Vader. The radio star joked, "There is absolutely nothing sexy about going back to Roman Kemp's house." He went on, "They are expecting candles and mood lighting, but they're getting a Darth Vader impression into an oxygen tank." Despite the issues attributed to his current schedule, Roman insisted he wants to stay on the show for another 5 years and mark a decade presenting. Roman said, "I want a decade on air at least. I would love to be able to say I did a decade on that show. Whether my bosses will allow that I don't know." Roman has also been outspoken on mental health and has campaigned to raise awareness over the past few years. Earlier this year, Roman had a candid discussion with the media including Express.co.uk about the difficulties of speaking up. He said, "Both of my parents being in the public eye has just always been my life, I've not known any different. My dad comes from a household where mental health wasn't spoken about. It wasn't shunned, but it just wasn't spoken about in the schools that he went to, etc. So me being able to talk to him and try and get him to understand what it is that I'm going through was quite difficult in the beginning. But you know, he now is someone who is very on top of, how am I feeling? What do you want to talk about? And that's just because I was honest with him and I was open with him. He knows the thoughts that I've had. He understands that he won't necessarily be able to understand it himself, but he's trying to help. I think that's something that a lot of people can do."